Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Alith Anar playthrough as Nargarythe, however I pronounce their faction's name. Anyway, and we are about to actually start our next war properly. Now, the real question is, do I finish off the Tomb Kings now, or do I leave them behind me? They are allied, friends with me. For friends with me, I'm trading with them for the time being, so I'm going to leave them. So we're going to push on. Anyway, we are at an end turn here anyway. This is one of my law masters. And they're just going to hold there to keep Skeggy in order. For the time being anyway.
What do you require?
We're going to get ourselves some more influence. And who else? Yes, that's good. You're leveling up. You can grab some assault units there. He's going to be a hero to be used out of armies rather than in armies. Also, we've got this little guy here who's stopping the rebellion going on here. I can probably potentially drop him next turn, actually. And I want to watch out for the high elves pushing. Wow. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought. So, Mazamundi has declared war on Clan Pestilence. Will be down there somewhere. No, I don't want a trade agreement with him because that will get other people not liking me. Because Arkan the Black is not the nicest of people. And we've got allies who are not friends, definitely not friends with him. So, we don't want to be annoying them. So, we are going to push up into Venom Glade. Or do I... See, I'm at war here with these guys, so I might just push up this way and keep an eye on these guys. We can certainly do that, though we will out-Skaven the Skaven here, because we have a lot of the same tactics as them. And this is Skaven territory here, guys. Okay, we have new targets to kill. So Tretch and Azriek. Where is he? And we've unlocked a White Lions regiment around the Pure Main Company. We'll have a look at them in a minute. Actually, I'm going to perform a rite and get this guy. This is a guy who will always succeed in his assassinations, and he is going to start heading up this way.
Twilight is here.
Are we at war with... I'm fairly sure we're at war with Tretch.
Call me
Yes.
Lord Craven Tail. Attend.
Alith has leveled up again. Yep, start pushing up those. Oh, let's just have a check. That's very good. That is very, very good. Looking at that, well, we're not going to be fighting Dark Elves here. It's going to help us lots. And Shadow King is, as you can tell, really good. So...
Shadow Warriors. Via land. Stalk the shadows. We stalk.
Danger is that I'm going to get ambushed myself here. Right, you're fine. You're building up for the moment. Let's have a look at this Regiment of Renown. Has less melee attack. Oh no, sorry, it has more melee attack. I was misreading it there. More melee defense, and it has thunder. That's quite good, actually. So quite expensive. I don't need it at the moment. I like keeping these kind of as backup units as well to an extent, so I can throw them together when I need to. Right, we're actually building up to her. Yeah, we're gonna save there to try and get her her archers, because she's far better with her own archers, unsurprisingly.
Enemy will pay.
Oh, did I assault units by mistake? Oh well, never mind.
Their name.
Which one is this? I really don't care about him. His job here is literally to stop this. He does have quite a good bonus.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Is he... Yeah, he doesn't have any negatives. He is one of the ones I got from vassalization, I believe.
By Anar's bidding.
We're going to keep heading that way for now. Obviously, we're going to be finding Tretch up there relatively soon. Let's up our secure influence for you. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about that. That's why I tend to try and not do double moves with my boats, guys. I tend to just do a little move because then I can control where they're going better. Obviously, he is out and about picking up wreckages at sea, which is something really worth doing if you can, guys. Having a lord whose job is just to sit at sea. Oh, no. You are definitely not getting a peace treaty, Mr. Tretch.
I sway to Loic's tune. For whom do you...
No, I don't need it. They're already friends with me. I don't need a defensive alliance with them. They're busy fighting their fight. If they fall, it gives me an excuse to take their territory. It's that simple. We are going to batter Tretch here. Well, see, we're going to look at the ruins of Hotek's column, guys, where there's obviously nothing. Yes, you can definitely have a trade agreement. Lots of trade agreements are, you know, the more trade agreements I have, the better for me. Wow, they are confederating a lot.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne. Anchors away.
I'm going to start heading up this way again.
Attend.
Now this is potentially quite a built-up settlement with potentially an army in it.
Now we strike.
Oh wow, yeah.
Kill them and be done with it. Stalk the shadows. Burden of the Shadowlands.
But
My forces
we don't
advance.
have to fight it now.
Not one Druki on Nargarythe. Attack now!
Let's just hide away there in ambush stance.
There will be carnage.
We're still building up. I really do want to start pushing my income up a bit more. Actually, 4k is good, but not once I get another army out. That's going to eat a big chunk of my income. That said, once I get this army with her archers in, with the other queen's archers in, the oh, I forget what they're called, that will become very powerful. Obviously, I do want to put a different mage in her army, but for the time being, she's going to keep that mage. Simply because she causes them to do more damage. So that's going to be a fairly generic setup for an army. I probably want to get a noble into her army as well. No, I see no need for giving you military access. I don't want to be sneaking through your territory at the moment, so I don't see why I should let you sneak through my territory. I don't want your help in my wars. Perfect. They actually pulled away from Hotek's column there. Attacking Skaven settlements is always nasty. That said, my archers should be able to rip their walls apart. Ooh, Clan Rictus has performed a scheme of doom, which means they can actually destroy all the walls on one of my settlements. That is potentially quite problematic for me, actually. Wow, Bretonia is properly... Can my lord... They get an eagle and eventually a really high level chariot, but I probably prefer the eagle for them. So we might put a lord into her army long run, but not just yet.
Shadow warriors. Ready. Onwards. From the shadows.
I can do this straight away because I've got the dragon, which is a siege attacker. Right, let's do a cheeky save. This is a risky attack. He has to die first.
Retreat.
So if I see that warlock engineer, guys, he has to be focus fired down straight away because he is probably the most dangerous thing here. Obviously, the sword masters can deflect arrows from midair. I've got a mage who can throw spells, and we've got Alith himself, who is a really powerful ranged attacks. We're going to do our usual thing, guys. We are not siege attacking this in the traditional sense. We are going to batter down the walls, and it's going to be really key here that I do this well, actually, because they will be nasty in the way they do things.
Understood. Orders. Orders received.
Insta-pause. Can warlock engineer straight away. Dragon can actually start flying straight to the back.
High mage. Lython, hear me.
There we go. Batter that warlock engineer straight out. And he's completely routed. That's perfect. Now we want to stop these towers shooting. That one's already broken. Let's hit this one. Oh wow, we are obliterating their units. Now this is the danger here. We are taking quite a lot of damage on my dragon flying over. His job is going to be to breathe on these guys. These guys first, who are probably what are damaging him. And then he's going to land on them. Right, my archers can switch targets. If we can keep their towers gone, and you can go land straight on that.
It will be done.
Perfect. Switch. Let's drop a lightning bolt on them. Nice. Let's hit them. Ouch. You can break out. I don't want to be wasting units here. You can switch onto this guy, who's actually what's causing most of our damage at the moment. I've already broken them off. Why are they still here? Burn through those storm vermin. We are going to have to hit the wall at some point. Swordmasters can actually come up. Let's drop another lightning bolt out here. You guys can switch onto this group. There's my dragon. He's doing his job. Oh no, he can get airborne. I don't want him fighting those rat ogres. He's broken these guys off, which was his main aim. Okay, you guys can be broken out and break off as well, please. We're gonna have to hit these walls soon. This is getting quite nasty.
Striking forward. Glory awaits. With me.
Swordmaster and Hurry. As you say.
Right, my swordmasters are gonna hit the walls
Orders received.
while we keep providing support.
One mage. Saint Louis! Araya Saint Louis!
You can breathe on them. You can breathe on those ones.
Without fail.
Come on, swordmasters, you're meant to be going up those walls.
Swordmaster and Hurry.
Stop slacking off.
As you say.
Come on, let's just keep hitting them here. Oh wow, where are we being shot at? We've got slingers there. Let's rip them apart. I want to stop those towers next, because they're the things which are causing damage now.
Lakoi Soraya!
Right, let's throw some support in at these guys.
Attack. It will be done. Northern
You can be
Seagull.
broken off too, please.
Understood.
There you go, we're cracking the walls. Let's keep the pressure on up here though.
Both one proud. Understood. It will be done.
As I said, they are pushing some clan rats up there. That's not a huge issue.
Following order.
Yep, no, they can stay on those. It's not going to take us long to clear this wall now.
Good. Acknowledged. Loyal. Ancestors.
Orders received.
Plague Claw Catapult crew is up here. Ha!
Seal. Without fail. Alith Anar.
Swordmaster and Hurry.
Loyal. Understood.
Perfect here. Breaking them off the wall nicely now. Oh wow, he's actually forwards.
Annihilate them. Destroy. Orders received.
Everybody move forwards and hit them. Dragon can come and have some fun. Yeah, breathe on that unit.
As you say. Can I be praised? Lakoi.
Oops, hit myself a bit there. Right, Dragon's actually going to get taken off the field.
Loyal.
Ulfwan Mage.
Hawa.
And let's just keep the charge on.
We will obey. It will be done.
Let's capture the gate quickly,
Asa, move.
so we can bring everybody through quicker. That's it, half my guys are already up there now.
Orders
There you go.
for the king.
In fact, we can melee as well. The guys who've run out of ammo can melee here reasonably effectively. It's so powerful, actually.
For Ulfwan.
The only things I'm even vaguely worried about in their armies are these guys, and they're not going to last long.
Attack.
Against my concentrated archer fire.
For the king.
Oh wow. Let's shred that last few gutter on the slingers there.
Swiftly! For our ancestors! As you say!
I think we're getting the matter out here. This has been quite a slow-paced battle, actually. We've taken some damage on this, though. We've not done amazingly. We could have done much better. If I'd actually had a better set-up army, this army's not so good against Skaven. Certainly Skaven walls, but Skaven walls are always a bit of a pain to fight against. I'm a little worried about taking these guys in here, because they're anti-infantry, so this could hurt. Alith's not even in there.
It shall be done.
See, they're going to charge in as well in a second. Some of my units are getting a bit shredded here, understandably. There you go, though. Even there, with that, they're cracking fairly quickly. Let's switch on to the next unit. They're going to charge into me if they're not the stupid. Oh, wow. Drop a lightning bolt down on you. Not that they're going to do much damage to him. And victory. Not our best victory, but a victory nonetheless, guys. Close victory, apparently. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we lost 300. We didn't lose a single unit, but we're going to have to hold up here for a turn or two just to get some regen. Most of this damage, which was done to me, was actually done by their walls, because they have those really nasty towers. So holding ourselves back like that was not fun. Was quite painful. I'd have potentially been better just to throw myself onto their walls, but whether or not I'd have managed to fight through there, because they had some quite nice units up there on their walls as well.
This will fund the war effort.
Oh wow.
Channel its riches to
I'm going to loot and occupy this, because that's a lot of money, guys. So yeah, usually I wouldn't loot as a faction like this, but actually this faction is a bit different, so by looting I got quite a lot there. Oh, we're going to take that hex. That's an area effect? Yes. I like area effect spells. And actually these guys are going to level themselves back up quite quickly.
Behold,
You're still moving up that way.
Alith the Ever Queen.
You have my attention.
No, we don't want to do that. We want to be getting ourselves
Smash it to ruins.
more influence. I want to get myself a decent mage, basically. I want to get a high mage. So these guys aren't terrible. Obviously they are. This is the thing. You've got better ones. I mean, he's awesome, but incompetent. These ones are the free ones, obviously. I'll grab the resistant one. He is going to come over and join the Ever Queen.
I will continue later.
Well, she is, even. That's a nice buff. Map-wide damage reduction is huge, and obviously a nice healing spell there as well. And this guy is going to be dropped because I don't need that in the same army as the Everqueen guys. That's a bit pointless. Right. That is worth it in this region because we do have a lot of things. That's also very powerful though for us as a trading faction. How many ports do we have? We only have the one port, but still, that's 400 income we're buffing up there. we'll get far more from that than we will from any of them. There we go, we've already gone through all of that.
Of Althwa. Journeying on.
Let's just check our diplomacy. Is there anybody else we can get trading with at the moment?
What brings you to the halls of my ancestors? Agreed.
And a trade agreement?
I suppose.
Nice. So we're now trading with Adawi as well.
Kislev. My glacial majesty Kislev.
Kislev is always a tricky one.
Who calls?
Deliver your message.
No, they're not friendly enough with me at the moment.
Bow before your king. I am Cetra. You should bow before Gnevar.
No. How about a trade agreement with them? Oh, they definitely won't accept that. Anyway, we got some good trade agreements there. Okay, which one is this? Oh, this is this guy. I want the Mortal Realms there, or Man's Affairs. So that'll help us against the Humies. Not against the humans, with the Humies. Keeping all the humans a bit more friendly with us. Which should help. Wow, the Empire, yeah. The Nausicans do seem to be pushing quite effectively against the Empire. Against man, which is always... I do think they're a little bit overpowered, so the AI doesn't quite know how to deal with them. It definitely breaks up the Empire a lot more, guys, when that's going on, which means that the old world is a lot more ripped apart. We'll have to see what happens with the vampires now with them, because obviously the vampires do tend to get ascendant quite a lot. They could become quite powerful, actually. But if they can become very powerful, but if the Nausicans can batter them back... Wow, do you think there's enough Skaven units hitting us here, guys? Now, my worry up there is not having backup.
Men where I roam, but I'm told we have a common cause.
I can't get a trade agreement with them, but no, we'll do that. If they ever get a coast, we'll trade with them. Lots of trade agreements. Trade agreements to me are the call of the day. It also keeps everybody nice and happy with me, so...
There is only vengeance. Not one Druki on Nargarythe.
Right, we're going to head that way. I know I'm going to have some public order issues.
Mistress of the Undying
We want to get her archers. And what else? Nothing this turn, anyway.
Of the Ever Queen.
Let's head up to that fell cargo.
Across the way.
Oh, Malik has been taken out already.
Anchors away.
So actually what we want to do is we want to find Tretch.
Ready.
We'll be somewhere up around here. Guess what we're doing? I thought I'd already repaired. Oh, it's because they're taking actions against me. Got enough money to repair them this term. You're heading out. You can start heading towards the Everqueen. That passive damage damage reduction, physical damage reduction is actually huge. That does make me very tempted to swap one of those into every army, because I actually quite like that. A 10% passive physical reduction, damage resistance, Was it plus 10 or was it 10%? I'll have to have a quick look. Even so, it's a passive reduction, guys, which is a really big buff. So maybe I'm using the wrong mage. If they chase me, they are going to keep hitting me until they get some successes, and that could be a problem. Obviously, I did sack, so we are probably going to get at least one rebellion in this territory before it gets sorted out. But we're clearing out with Skaven as well, and there's going to be lots of Skaven corruption here too, which we're going to have to clean out, so that is going to cause us some issues. Lots more Confederation going on than usual, guys.
I am ready.
I wonder what's here. Oh look! Quick, easy auto there. I'm going to occupy it for now. I don't want to be making this place even worse. Actually, I do want that. I don't necessarily need... no, it's useful having some recruitment buildings there. Would like to get some walls there.
Welcome. Ready to serve. I sense items of power.
Shadowlands.
His passive map wide is a bit pants, let's be honest. Whereas this guy's passive map wide is... how big was it? 11% damage resistance, 9 seconds. Self, allies in range, ward saves. Is that everybody? Constantly? It's really good. I'll have to have a look up how that actually works. This is good. So public order, mostly to the public order in every province. What does this one do? Ooh. Anyway, so extra public order. My shadow can actually do damage now as well. But that public order buff, as you can imagine, is quite beneficial to us.
Across the way.
What do we need to unlock this? Oh, just cash.
Standing by.
It's probably worth doing that one next turn then, because, well, straight up upping my income is always going to be good. Sorry, that bottom tree is all about trade, I believe, and obviously going through that tree will up my income, buff me up, which, as you can imagine, is going to have its benefits. Tell you what, they're expanding quite quickly, and I don't think they're particularly fond of me. Fortunately, I've got the bastion of the High Elves between me and the Wood Elves, so if the Wood Elves do decide to invade Ulthuan, I can always turn around and start fighting them. I'm intrigued. I don't know how much bigger I need to be. I need to be careful over expanding, because if I overexpand too much before building up my cities, will trigger the Chaos Invasion early, because that's now based on time. Sorry, on power rather than time. And it does think you're powerful when you've got lots of cities, even though you're not necessarily as built up yet. So I want to be a little careful over expanding, but we'll see how this goes. Right, I want to keep an eye on that army.
I bow to one king. Move.
Dances, so shall I. Make way.
Double time
My
back up
chamber
to here.
No distress.
shadow falls.
Shadow warriors, there is only vengeance. Not yet ready.
Get that one later on. Right.
We must restore order.
Ooh, random beastmen army there. How are we doing here? One more turn. Oh, that's what we want to do. I want to get this going. So, which one's this? Trade good advancements. I don't have a building. I need that one. I need higher level, and this is the really good ones. Economically anyway. But some of these, so 10% extra income from settlement buildings, entertainment buildings, public order all provinces, extra income from ports, extra income from trade. So yeah, you can see what I mean. Oh, that's just chariots. Reducing upkeep, extra damage for all those units, extra income from industrial buildings. So yeah, you can see why this is beneficial. So I'm actually going to jump on that before I forget about it. Let's do some leveling up here. Let's start doing Bowmaster for you. And we are going to end this one right here, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this, guys. I am sorry things were a little slow last week. I'm going to try and keep it up, but just been so busy, and we had some technical issues as well, as I mentioned. But as always, please feel free to comment down in the comment section, or jump over to my Discord and say hi there. You're all more than welcome there. There's a link to that in my comments and my description. There are also links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.